you thinking? Can I play? About the strip club then. No, not men stripping, and not to rhythmic, vulgar, beat-driven, eardrum-bursting, drum-skin-bursting beats. Though I have seen them, got caught, engulfed in party of hens. Endured the contest of shrill shrieks, trousers ripped open and apart, the secret of flesh-coloured Velcro, tight string through arse cheeks. Tighter bag, promise of freedom, exposure of nature's untidy appendages, suggestively waggled male member, suggestive of nights of pleasure and continuation of the human race. Dangled a nose length from the shriekiest prenuptial hen, preparing for the morning after, preparing for the life after, in matrimonial heaven or purgatory. Not in this club. No merriment, no shrill, high-pitched squeals commensurate with the level of trebly fortified gin and tonic. Men in the ronda, elasticated, baggy, stripy pants, pulled to knee level, pulled to expose ungainly, pale, sweaty, pimply cheeks, pulled to expose a dancing penis. Not again, boyo, we've seen it all. What there is of it, not for the first time, but if you don't put it away, and with Butcher Harry's help, it could be the last time. I've played rock and roll in pubs, in rugby clubs up and down the Ronda. Believe me, it's the women barely attired, but it's the boys divesting of dignity and garment. I've no idea why that is the case, but my experience. 25 years earlier, that man, outrageously colourful trousers, jacket bequeathed by jazz man George Melly. Remember George Melly? Ditto, his purple hat, orange leather band surrounding the brim, face weathered like craggy rock, reflecting life's vagaries. He stopped. He stared. I was measured. Perhaps he really liked my music. Brick, patient Welsh border collie, awaiting his pay test signal, looking cute, attracting attention. Older shopping bag ladies dispensing copper and silver for the lovely dog. Stroking Brick, absent-mindedly asking, is it all right to stroke her? The fourth tunnel leads to Broadmead's vast, brutalist shopping centre, my preferred place of work. I'm getting paid exercising 4 left fingers, those 4 left fingers, playing that is the left hand, isn't it? Yes, it is. Playing the E string fandango all the way to lowest G. Gradually ascending stairway to Galway. Watching pennies and buttons drop, an apple, a sandwich, a tin of tomatoes, and furtively the odd phone number. Those were the days. The orange branded purple hat turns, walks away, turns again, returns, waiting for the gap between tunes. I want to book you for my club. Play the waiting queue, I'll pay you plus whatever punters throw in your hat. It's a strip club, says Penny. Surely against your moral principles, such as they are. Well, there's that, of course. Then again, they're only taking their kit off. In the culture of my upbringing, naked carries much less mental baggage than I'm getting in the culture of yours. Funnies, a slit, all shaved these days, bouncy boobs, then lights out when the last sliver of clothing hits the floor. Spectators coerced into buying another rip-off vodka or 3 while anticipating the next lightly draped beauty. That was the extent of moral argument, hardly much morality. On my motorbike, solid violin case strapped to my spine, halogenated at dusk, descending upon the city, I arrive at the club. A long queue of posh punks, posher than punks, fortified with mummy and daddy stipends. No dirty old man back in sight. No furtive glances. No embarrassed pavement inspection. This is the tiaras queue. Part-time studs and nose rings. Then, the men in black suits, polished paint, like mine. Oh, not quite, not yet. Impenetrable shades, guarding the gates of expensive vice. Stand right here, my lad. Do your thing. No, right here. I'm doing Irish jigs, French dances, klezmer, Welsh tunes, songs, improvisations. Give the man some money, he's playing for you. Menacing coercion is making a difference to my takings. And in blasé voice, the muscle says, oh no, not a strip joint, at least not on Fridays. And then I stand on the platform where on working days, working women are allowed, but only naked. And then I walk the road of no return. Being pelted with hard-edged coins is not my kind of audience exposure. Full-time busker today, social work student yesterday, paid for with meager savings from working as care assistant with and for people with learning and physical disabilities. And celebrating our diploma, we descend into Bristol's dark, dank bowels. Let's stand near the stage, I babble drunkenly. Never been to a drag show. A burly man, elaborate, over-the-top wig and makeup, mounting the stage. Alan had invited us to his gay club. Tonight, women. Matilda's severe headmistress impersonator of weightlifter heft, better than perfect face paint, screaming, ladies of the night, with rugby legs and bridge-girded thighs, barely covered thong, bottom, Millennium Stadia filling aura. I do not argue. I cannot argue when the queen of drags points a finger at me, giving meaning to the term drag. Gently, the iron grip is dragging me into harsh, unforgiving spotlights where art is what you will it. 4 pints on unlined stomach, temper inhibitions, mellow my judgment. Inebriated fellow students, lecturers, extravagantly multi-peacocked regulars, watch me embraced by might of an ancient oak tree, warmth mixed with heat, sweaty armpits and a touch of the caring mother, as items of clothing are slowly, artistically, unrelentingly, and possibly lasciviously removed. Penny, at the edge of the small stage, is pacing us, hysterical with laughter as my t-shirt, my belt, my trousers thrown into her open arms. Oh, hasn't he got a lovely bum? One of the boys proudly exclaims above the raucous din. I will be teased mercilessly by those who can remember despite the grandmother of all hangovers, by those who believe that it had not been them. East of the stage, the queen of drag whispers, for my ears only. Thank you, you're our sport. Alan drags me to the bar, his formerly tired boyfriend. Pulls me across, planting a kiss. You're one of us. Drinks are at the house. I feel warmth. I feel among friends. Feel safe. And in retrospect, I feel happy. Despite AIDS in those days, it was an age of relative innocence. The age before cameras and portable phones. The age before Facebook, before the loss of privacy.